Let's go!
Are we... mic now, maybe? Maybe we fixed the mic. Alright, let's restart this. You see my lips moving but no sound. Oh, I thought maybe you guys could lip read. So here we go. And my thoughts on this Nintendo Direct. Not on my life? Oh, man. Thought you guys could read my lips by now. Well, wait. I don't usually appear on stream. So, yeah, this Mario Kart World is probably one of the things I'm most excited about for the Switch 2. Let's see who we see. We see Mario right off the bat. He hits a booster pad. There you see all the new characters like Rosalina and whatnot. Bowser, Peach, Luigi, Yoshi. We got old Daisy in a boat. Rosalina on skis. Donkey Kong. Yeah, it was a snowmobile. Where we got the four-wheelers, the bikes are back. Baby Bowser's back, King Boo. And you can like grind on rails. They think they're Tony Hawk now. And you can wall jump. And there's the cow. Trying to pull the cow back. Oh, Mario can turn into a suit? So they got different suits even, huh? Still gotta rewind and find the cow. That's the most iconic part of this whole thing. What's the cow? That's so going to be my main character I use in Mario Kart. Right there, that's my new main character. That's gonna be my new main. They introduced the cow to the game. So that is gonna be my new main in the next Mario Kart, right there. There we go. You know who I'm maining. Or at least who I'm gonna try to main in the next Mario Kart, right there. Mega Mushroom's back. Coin Block. Bullet Bill is back. You can get inside a truck. Wonder what these suits actually do. I see Peach has like 4 different suits. I wonder what they do. Like, that's pretty neat. So instead of taking up character slots, you can switch suits in the middle of a race. You have to milk it. Waluigi. Yoshi can flutter jump.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Don't know why I have
I'm
French
the producer
subtitles.
for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya
Oh, I don't want
Sasaki,
French
the
subtitles.
hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch
I don't even
2.
need subtitles.
What you just saw was
I don't know
Mario
French
Kart
stuff.
World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Whoa! I think it looks pretty. You can wall jump. Charging Chuck is in.
On the Nintendo Switch 2
Lakitu. Who else do we have here? Let's back up a little bit.
exclusively
So you got Lakitu, Baby Bowser.
Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending
Luigi.
on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere
Wow. Is that King Boo? He has a monocle?
will change.
Let's see who all can see here. You got... Is that a bee? Is that Nabbit? Is that like the Crabbit thing from the original Mario Brothers? Huh. Nice. And there's like a Paragoomba thing?
And in this
Kamek?
Mario Kart game,
Nabbit, there's a penguin? What? There's gonna be a penguin?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh, wow.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
There's a pinata even from Mario Sunshine.
Introducing Knockout
Haven't seen
Tour.
them since Mario
Race nonstop
Baseball.
from one corner of the world to another.
So it's like an all cups race.
There
So
are
they brought that
multiple
back
checkpoints
from
along
Double
the way.
Dash.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh my, so it's sort of like F-Zero.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
That's pretty neat. I think that mode would be fun online if they have it online.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Huh.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
I
So
wonder if
try
you unlock
wherever your
secret
heart
courses
takes you.
that way.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at
You
different
can take
locations.
photos even. Oh man, the princesses. Rosalina's back. Bowser Jr., Blue Yoshi. Waluigi has a biker outfit.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as
Nintendo Switch 2.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming
Apparently I
Mario
got a
Kart
Mario
Direct.
Kart World Direct,
So
April
be on the
17th.
lookout for more information in the future.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch
So
2.
I'm not as impressed with like the game chat thing.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers
Sort of
for
reminds
Switch
me
2.
of like the feature. I mean, it's interesting.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
I mean, you can chat with people without having to go in Discord, I guess, but I'm not sure how that
let's
mic
take a look at
feature
some
is
new
gonna be.
experiences it offers.
So apparently the Switch 2 has a mic built into it. Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Yeah, same here, honestly. Together.
That was you. So quick. Oh no! Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a
Game
new feature
Chat.
for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Had enter the chat.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow
Okay.
me. For an adventure.
Did they really? That's pretty cool.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
I guess that's
If you
useful.
open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Okay.
I don't think the game capturing looks that
Chat to your
good.
heart's content, even while playing
Like
different
seriously,
games.
it's moving at like 10 frames per second.
So hard, right? It's tough.
Yeah, I don't think the game sharing is that good.
I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
I don't think I'll be using that feature. I
can
think I'll
adjust the
just
size
use
of
my
your
capture
game screen.
card.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Yeah,
Or expand another friend's game screen.
you get to watch them in 20 frames per second.
That wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this game sharing thing.
little.
Like,
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait,
I might forward ahead a little bit. Yeah, let's go to
This
the
camera
camera.
to the system.
Let's just jump to the camera. Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Yeah, I like the idea of the
And
bigger
appear on
screen too.
And video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Means I might use this in handheld more than I do the regular Switch.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
You know, it doesn't look too bad with just camera feed.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
I mean, that feature looks interesting, but I don't know if I want to spend $50.
Using
I don't
Game
think I want to
Chat,
spend $50 on the camera add-on.
you can play games and hang out as if you were
That's one thing
together in
Nintendo
the
does
same
not
room.
mention at all in this
Play
direct is
together
the prices.
Or compete in online multiplayer games.
Yeah, I don't see me getting the
Your personal
camera.
Favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
We could already,
Or hold a sports competition between families.
yeah, 450 and
All together,
it's
anytime,
500 if you want it with Mario
Game
Kart,
Chat.
which I guess is sort of a bargain since
What did you think? In developing Game
the
Chat,
games are going to be like
our goal
80
was for you
bucks
to
or
enjoy
90
playing
bucks.
online with others more closely. including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh shoot there.
A
Bayros,
Nintendo
how's it
Switch
going?
Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
So you can try Game Chat out for the first
Additionally,
6
Game Chat
months.
supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Thank you,
We'd like to
Dad.
introduce
You
another
let
new
me
experience
play.
You can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one
Yeah,
person
right.
owns a compatible game.
Oh, so
With
they're
GameShare,
bringing back
you can temporarily
DS
share
download
compatible
play. It
games
looks
with
like.
others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
That's pretty interesting.
GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Interesting.
GameShare
that means we can share
only be used
games.
with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles.
So it means we could play an online game by just sharing a game if everybody didn't have it. That's interesting.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. Click.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Yeah, I know, right? Bigger screen, same thickness.
At
Alright.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system,
I'm not as too worried about this section of it.
in addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system,
It's also
there's
one on the top.
as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support. Well, I
Use
don't
the
have
Nintendo
4K
Switch 2
TV,
dock
so
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
yeah, I don't have a 4K TV, so I'll just be playing in
The
like
Nintendo Switch
1080.
2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well as
Plus
compatible
your TV's
Nintendo
working.
Switch games.
I do that whenever I
Physical
stream
and digital
PC
games
games,
are supported.
honestly. That's what I do when I do PC games, to be honest. Like right now, I have my chat on my TV. Like, literally, it's taking up my whole
As you
TV
just
right
saw,
now.
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
I don't know if I like that mouse
And
mode. I
to
feel like
help
they're gonna
players
push
better
that.
Understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello.
I cannot believe this is not going to be like a
actually
pack-in
inside the game
tutorial. It's literally a game tutorial to let you know how to use the Switch 2.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
But you got to pay for it.
I'm standing over here.
I'm assuming
Okay,
it's going to have
everyone,
many
join
games,
me
but
inside the game.
I'm not too excited for this.
There are a lot of question mark icons here.
That
Let's
should have been
examine
like a tutorial built in.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" the Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
I'm not sure if I don't like metal buttons.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Technically, you could do that with the...
Adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by
The
rotating
funny
the
thing is, you
Joy-Con 2.
technically could do that with the Switch Joy-Cons.
Combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are
Like,
possible.
almost.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out.
So, we getting a new Mario Paint, I wonder?
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage.
Yeah, you gotta use
Switch 2 will
Express
only work
cards.
with micro SD Express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
I don't like that idea.
Additionally,
Also, it reminds me of
to
Vita
transfer
switching it
Switch
up.
to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use
I
the
mean, at least
System
they're not
Transfer
using
feature. With
proprietary
this feature, you can
SD
transfer
cards
save
or
data,
anything.
digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat.
Yeah, I do too,
Or new
honestly.
GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Yeah, they really are
In
crazy.
addition,
I need to get one
audio
for
jack
my
has been
Vita.
added.
Because my
We've
Vita
introduced a
card,
few new
it actually
features. After
died.
today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will
Well,
go
unfortunately, in
live.
order
There will
to
also
install
be an
SD to
Ask the
Vita,
Developer article on the
I need an
website,
actual
where the three of
working,
us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
I need an actual
Check that
working
out as
Vita
well.
card first to install the homebrew on my Vita.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Yeah, I know, because I was trying to do that the other day.
Nintendo Switch 2
Are-
launches on June
Oh, you
5th.
don't need that? Really?
We're very much
Huh.
looking forward to the day when you all get to
I
experience
thought you
it,
did.
so please wait just a bit longer.
All you need is working internet? Well, then I might just
Now,
get that STD to Vita
broadly
then.
speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play three
I mean, I got the
types of
custom
games.
firmware installed on my Vita.
The
but-
first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Oh, that's cool then.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Switch 2
unique
Edition.
ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
I don't know if I'm interested in this or not. Like,
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade.
I mean, I never did
on
get
Nintendo
Jamboree
Switch 2.
yet, but
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
oh my, it's gonna be the big selling
audio
point.
recognition,
Mouse controls for
more
everything.
expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check
Yeah,
out
I'm not
three
too
new
impressed
and
with this
updated
either.
modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
I I mean, they don't tell you any pricing is what really
Up
disappoints
next,
me
it's
here.
Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled Carnival Coaster. With
Ah,
the
they
safety
claim-
bar lowered and secured,
There are some games they claim that can run 120 frames per second.
use mouse
Like,
controls to shoot down enemies while you
Metroid
keep
Prime
up
4,
on
they
some levels
mention
of
later
the
on,
coaster.
it can run at 120 frames per second.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2
I do
players
too,
each control an
honestly.
arm, and one where you shake
That's
a
what they
hand
claim
and
later on
quickly
now.
tag objects.
There's like a high performance mode, or there's a
How quickly can you
high
reach the
graphics
station?
mode, is what it says.
From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV.
Yeah, I'm
launches
not
on
really
Nintendo
sold
Switch
on
2,
Jamboree
July
here.
24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
They aren't
Edition
telling you how
plus
much the
Jamboree
upgrade
TV
packs are.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions.
I mean, that
while
looks
playing.
interesting in a way, but I'm not gonna
Let's
get the
continue
camera,
presenting some
so.
more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
And there they're talking about Breath of the Wild and
Nintendo
Tears
Switch
of the
2
Kingdom will
editions of
finally
The
run
Legend
at
of
60
Zelda
frames
Breath
per
of the Wild
second.
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
That's their big
and
selling
also
point in
support
these.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
PKGI app. I don't think I have.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
I just said when I was doing homebrew
This
stuff,
new
my
feature can be accessed via the
Vita
Nintendo
memory
Switch
card
app on
died, so I
smart
wasn't able
devices.
to
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2
get
edition
everything
of these
actually
titles.
installed right on it yet.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Oh, that's pretty
Proceeding.
awesome. I'll definitely check that out when I
Or
get the
you
homebrew
can
set
share
up
your creations
properly on my
using
Vita.
QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty neat feature there, but
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
that is pretty crazy. I'll check that out.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy
Yeah.
an additional story.
There's also
exclusive
something on
to
the Wii
Nintendo
U
Switch
that
2,
allows you to do that
along
kind of
with
stuff
improved
too.
graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor.
So
which
to get
causes
the,
some serious changes.
Yeah, Wii U. I actually still have something
hope
on my
you're
Wii
looking
U that
forward to
works like
Kirby's new
that.
adventure.
Talking about homebrew. They actually still.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
And I
will
think
have
there's
both
still
a
one out
Nintendo
for the
Switch
3DS
and a
also that
Nintendo
works.
Switch 2 edition.
Haven't tried my 3DS in a while, but a while back I was able to use it. Something on there
In
yet.
addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Yeah, 3DSs are getting
Plus,
expensive.
you can
Like,
explore the immersive
I really
world
did
in
want to get it
4K
like a
at
new
60
3DS
frames per
because I only had two
second,
original
or enjoy smoother
3DSs.
action in full HD
But
at
man,
120
they are
frames per second.
they're actually
These
almost
are
the
these
price
two
of a
modes,
Switch
both of
2.
which support HDR based on your preference and playstyle.
Yeah, I never did get a new 3DS, and I always wanted one. But
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch
so this
later
here is
this year,
actually
will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. Switch 2.
so their big push on Metroid is
Plus, you
Switch
can
2. You
explore
get
the
mouse
immersive
controls.
world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action.
So there they're talking about Metroid Prime 4, where probably on Switch 2, you can either play at 4K at 60 frames, or you can play at 1080 at 120 frames.
action in full HD.
That's only talking about in handheld mode, though. It doesn't tell you about TV mode. Compatible TV required.
Both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to
resolution
pay $80 to get this for Switch 2 or
and the Nintendo Switch 2
$60 to get it for
games we
Switch.
just saw will be available as
So these games here are going to have Nintendo Switch 2 editions also.
both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
This game here I'm not too interested in either. I mean, it reminds me of like NBA Jam almost, but it's like almost like a wheelchair basketball game. But I'm not sure if I'm sold on mouse controls. Like, I really am not sure I'm sold on mouse controls. I don't know. Drag and Drive. It's just like generic looking models. This almost looks like a tech demo, honestly. Hopefully it's not like a full-priced game. Just looking at this, it looks like a tech demo. Maybe it'll be like a $29.99 game. I doubt it, but there's no way I'd be paying $70 for this. That's literally all it looks like is a tech demo showing off mouse controls. So yeah, I'm not. Looks
In Drag and
interesting,
Drive,
but
we'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of.
I'm not sure what this game is, but oh, Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring, but I've always heard it's pretty good. Like one guy at work has talked about this game quite a bit, so I might have to check it out eventually. I don't know if it's for me or not. It might be. It looks interesting.
May you take the throne.
Might try that out sometime.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch.
Honestly, if I wanted Hades 2, I'd just get it for PC.
You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth,
Like,
getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々
Capcom's releasing Street Fighter 6.
ストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ
New modes exclusive to Switch 2.
ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを
Here's 1 to 2 Fighters Edition
ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日に
Amiibo figures and Amiibo cards.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
Demon X Machina.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with Spine.
I'm not as interested in that either. Let's see.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
I'll already fast forward some of this stuff.
from human.
At first I thought this was like a Xeno game.
New equipment and money. I'm
But-
for sale and you're buying.
I said I'm pretty certain that's already out on other systems or will be.
This planet will be ours. The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazle.
Did I lose volume somehow? My volume died somehow. Well. Oh. Don't know why. How my volume died. Oh, I muted this tab somehow.
Sci-fi and
Don't know how I muted
provides
just the
fantasy.
tab.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And
So
of
this
course,
hero actually
you'll be
looks
able to play
interesting.
Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
I could probably see me and my wife playing that if it's co-op.
We're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on
Yeah,
the
Split
gridiron.
Fiction looks
We're excited
interesting.
To announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be
Yeah,
arriving
I
on the
figured it's
Nintendo
like It
platform.
Takes Two.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
So EA's bringing their
Hi, I'm
games
Alex
back to
Hughes
Nintendo.
from Outlaw Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy
Oh.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, I figured that was
With
gonna
enhanced
happen.
graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Again, if I want mouse controls, I can play this on
Discover the enhanced
PC.
magic when Hogwarts Legacy
I think
launches
this is out
the
on
same day
PC.
as Switch
I
2.
could be wrong. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Racer Leo. Yuta Horigumi. I like the old Tony Hawk games, but why don't you just make a new one? Oh, they did add a character to it, huh?
Hello.
They
this
took
is
away the
Chris
open
Elder
world? Oh,
from
man.
IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, new Hitman game.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, same day as Switch 2.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
007. I'd hate to say it, the last 007 game that like I remember actually playing a lot of was GoldenEye, all the way back on the N64. So I can't say I have anything good to say about
The world's favorite spy is
007 offhand.
so stay tuned.
Oh, Amazon's making that game.
The
Square
story
Enix.
of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
I hope this actually comes to PC also.
Control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Mouse controls.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Oh, so there's gonna be a Yakuza game.
龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。 1988年東京と大阪
That's probably something Raichu will be ready to see.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Koei Tecmo. I knew this was going to be a Hyrule Warriors game right away when I saw this.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
So we're finally going to get to play the Imprisoning War.
Great and prosperous kingdom.
You know, it was talked about in Link to the Past.
A terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations would
Funny thing is, they don't show Link in this at all. They just show Zelda going back in time.
The Imprisoning War.
So does Link not exist in this timeline?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Actually, I do have to play through the Age of Calamity yet. I have it, but I've never gotten around to playing it yet. I'll be honest, I do still think I like, I still really do think the original Hyrule Warriors was the best one. Well, that's not coming into winter, though.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
I wonder if they're going to raise the
Nintendo
price
Switch
on that.
Online Plus expansion pack. You can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
GameCube! Oh, they should have had this on Switch already.
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that
That means I guess we're not getting the I guess that means we're probably going to get HD remake of Wind Waker on Switch 2.
Sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda,
Oh.
Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
Oh man, Soul Calibur 2, I love that game.
Weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
I spent so much time streaming that at one point. Might have to do that again, playing through Weapon Master mode.
Machines will put it all on the line in
F-Zero GX, oh man.
featuring the series first.
It really just makes you want to get another a new F-Zero game, honestly.
F-Zero GX.
Sega and Amusement Visions, where are you? We need a new F-Zero made. You can never play GX again.
Games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize.
Apparently, you
them
can
to your
customize
liking.
controls.
More titles will be added in the future.
Yeah, that game is a hard game.
Nintendo Classics.
I've tried playing it several times and I'm horrible at it.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day.
Same thing with F-Zero X. Like, I used to be decent at the N64 one, but now, man, I am horrible.
Controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access.
Oh, it has the C button also.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusive.
I wonder how much that's going to be, like $90 for that controller.
Will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're
Still, I bet they won't have Smash Brothers on it.
Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Will be added.
So it looks like for GameCube they're gonna have Sunshine, Path of Radiance, Pokemon XD,
in the future.
Mario Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo.
That's pretty neat.
Some more games from our publishing and development partners.
No Wario. Yeah, no Wario. At least not at launch. Deltarune. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 is new. I've never played Deltarune, but Undertale's parallel story. That's a game I need to play sometimes, Undertale. I've heard so much about it, but I've never played it either. Deltarune. I might have to. It's out launch day, huh?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game.
I've never really been a Borderlands player, so I'll be honest, I'm not interested in Borderlands.
Through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development.
Again, it's something that would probably be better played on PC.
We've ever made. Borderlands 4
They're probably gonna try to push mouse controls on
We'll
it.
be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing
Civilization
the Nintendo
7.
Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In
Mouse
Civ 7,
controls.
you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the
Which, to
ages
be
of
honest,
history.
Civilization is probably
With the
played
new
best
mouse
with mouse
Players
controls.
can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE
Oh,
2K
WWE making a
Nintendo
comeback to
Switch 2.
Nintendo.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to
Which
see
they
you
haven't had a game since Party of the Wii.
4 kids find this old tattered map off
They went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
So this here might be an interesting multiplayer game.
Steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this
Yeah,
survival thing.
gonna have
Next
to
stop,
probably try this out.
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
That does look interesting.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Never heard of Dodge Roll. What do you make?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, Enter the Gungeon 2.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Enter the Gungeon 2, huh?
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on
That
the
looks
game.
like Toho to
Excited
me.
to share more with you in the future.
I'm sorry, any like bullet hell game is Toho to me. A roguelike? That might be interesting. Maybe I'll have to give Enter the Gungeon a try sometime. I don't know exactly what this game is, but it looks like it might be interesting. It's on Game Pass? Star Seeker. Don't see much of it, but it might be something interesting.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring
Oh,
the
Cyberpunk.
immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the
Ultimate
first time.
Edition.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport
Astroneer.
yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Nintendo Switch 2 on launch date.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2
Final Fantasy VII
Final
Remake.
Fantasy VIIリメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
I never have played that yet, but
までを描いた三部作シリーズの一作目
I got a backlog of other Final Fantasy games to play someday.
新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Sort of like I have a backlog of all the Kingdom Hearts
2で展
games.
開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Path of the Goddess, same day as Switch 2. Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Story of Seasons. A lot of these games are shown, they showed in the last direct for Nintendo Switch. So... Witchbrook. That Rune Factory game does look interesting. That game they showed in the last direct about the Switch. Yeah, Outlaws could be interesting. Alright. Rewind just a little bit. So this is I think the trailer for that game sort of like Bloodborne. Which I've never played Bloodborne, so I can't really comment on how the game will be.
I give you my blood.
Looks like it might be a pretty interesting action game.
And one alone.
Dusk Bloods. Switch 2 exclusive. Give me Eternal Darkness 2 already. It's an IP that Nintendo technically owns that they're just sleeping on. Yep, only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
So I'm assuming it's like a
We'll
Demon's
be
Soul
publishing
type
a
game.
creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available.
April 4th.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
So when I first saw this, I thought it was Smash Brothers. But apparently it is a Kirby racing game. So Mario Kart's gonna have some competition this time. Kirby Air Riders. I agree. I haven't really played it. I mean, I did like the other one on the Wii, the Return to the Dreamland one they had. I thought it was decent, but yeah, Epic Yarn. So that's coming out in 2025 also.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
There it is, Donkey Kong. At first I thought this was a Mario game until like they showed Donkey Kong. Yep, 3D Mario. But nope, it is 3D Donkey Kong. I still cannot decide if I like the new look of Donkey Kong or not. He still has his tie, but now he has suspenders. He's almost looking like Banjo with pants on. This game looks pretty neat. I will say this game looks like it will be a fun platformer. Oh, it even has some 2D platforming levels. Is that espresso? Gold banana! I wish I would have brought K-Roll back. Gold Banana! Donkey Kong Bonanza. $7.17.25. So you only have to wait like 2 months for it.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just
No
about
Diddy Kong
everything
though,
as you
at least not in
demolish
this
your way through
trailer.
a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future.
So
We hope
Diddy
you're looking
Kong
forward
is
to it.
gone.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
June
We're very
5th,
much looking
so
forward to everyone
literally
being
2
able
months
to
away.
experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
So let's go to the Nintendo Switch 2 website here. Let me take a look here. First look trailer. Trying to look at. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to buy products. So here they have an overview of what the game key cards will be. I don't know if it's going to be all physical games, but game key cards are different from regular game cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, game key cards is your key to downloading the full game. After it's downloaded, you can play the game by inserting the game key card into your system, starting it up. Like, this could have been a good system if it would have been like, that was a blank game card with a key and it downloaded to the game card. But no, it downloads to your SD card or your system memory. So you're literally, instead of buying a code, you're now buying a blank card with a key for you to download games. Like, I'm hoping not all physical games are that way. If they are, I mean, they're just killing physical games for me. So hopefully it's just that. Like, I hope not all physical games are that way, but it sounds that way. Like, and I believe there were some games that's how they were. Like, we go on. Yeah, even GameSwap mentions that certain games are game key cards, so they're actually not physical games. So why wouldn't I just buy them digital then? Like, yeah, so I don't get that. Like, that turns me a little off. The pricing for Switch 2 games turned me off a little bit. Like, $80 and $90. Like, so Mario Kart is gonna be $80. Well, that's the MSRP. So apparently, the physical version of Mario Kart World will be $90, and the physical version will be, or the digital will be $80. Donkey Kong will be $70 for digital and $80 for, I don't know. So that's like throwing me off a little bit. And how much do the upgrades cost? Do they have that listed anywhere? Well, apparently the upgrade packs might only be $10 to $15. I guess that's not too bad. But still at the same time it is, since you've already paid $60 to $70 for the game. Now if you want to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version, you're paying another $10 to $15. So yeah. Well, that's about all I have to say about it. Like, there's some good things I like about it. There's some things I don't like about it. Like, I don't know, the pricing of games I really don't care for. The fact that the games may or may not be physical, I don't really care for that. Like, your physical games very well could just be on the card. Yeah. I'm not too sure about those. Like, seriously. Hopefully not all physical games are that way. If they are, I think Switch 2 may be a game system I go digital only with. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for coming out for this. My thoughts on the Switch thing. As I said, I want to get one, but at the same time, it's sort of, I don't want to get one. It comes out June 5th. Retail price, $450 with no games. $4.99 with a game. So you can get Mario Kart World with it for $4.99. Amwa's getting one. You're getting it for that upgraded version of Fortnite, right? You want that exclusive Peach costume? You want that exclusive Switch 2 Peach costume for Fortnite? Honestly, that's a game I need to get around to playing one of these days. I have a few guys at work. I don't know if it's a thing or not. Knowing Nintendo, it might be. I'm actually surprised they haven't done, like, exclusive Nintendo costumes for the Nintendo version of Fortnite. I think I'm making it up, but who knows? We'll find out later on. It is a thing. But yeah. Thanks for coming out to this, guys. I don't do these kind of thoughts too much. I can imagine Fortnite has made a lot of money. That's why it is still going, like, and that's why they keep releasing these new, like, costume packs and skins that you can buy. So I imagine Fortnite is making a lot of money. Dang, that is a lot of money. Yeah, just throw on some Mario skins and make it like a Switch 2 exclusive. So then everybody will come and have to play it on Switch 2 for your Mario costume. Yeah. That's a game I honestly might have to check out one day, like, just to play. I mean, I'd of course try to play it free to play if you can. Dang! Shoo, that's crazy. I would have to be a free-to-play player. It's a game to play with buddies. Also, I know Anwar plays it, so, I mean, maybe I'll have to get around to playing it with him one day. You can play it for free, yeah. You know, I'm actually a little disappointed that they, didn't announce a new Splatoon. You have a free-to-play account that has a battle pass for free. Oh, nice. Yeah, so. Yeah, we're getting a new Kirby Air Ride. That does look nice. Yeah. Well, Sakurai finally got away from making Smash Brother games. So he had time to actually make something different for once. I'm sure after he gets that done, they're going to be begging for a new Smash Brothers. Well, I mean, they got F-Zero GX on the GameCube portion of Switch Online for Switch 2. So, I mean, there's that. But that's all she wrote for me today. I'm going to take a break, find something to eat, and probably try to stream something tomorrow. So, see you guys later. Switch 4 will have new F-Zero, that's right. Have a great night, guys.